Hi everyone, welcome back to Genatopia. Today on Throwback Thursday, we are going to be using the Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know this is a very controversial palette, but I really do enjoy this palette. I got mine at TJ Maxx for $29.99. I think they currently have them on sale for $24.99. And if this is a color story that you like, I really would pick it up. I personally don't think it's as bad as they say. And let's just get into the palette and I'll show you what I think. Now here is the color story of it, and I know we have all seen this palette, and let's just get started on it. I was going to use a different palette today, but I just decided that with my gold sweater that this is what I would use. And let me get Bella her some treats so that I can get her down. Here she is. I've been loving on the baby a lot this morning. I've already got cat hair on my face. She has been just a little love-a-muffin this morning. So come on, Bells. There you go. There you go. You know how she loves her treats. So let's get my glasses off and the camera started over to be closer. Oh, let's get that cat hair off my face. Let's get some Belief hydrating cream on my face this morning. This is a really hydrating cream. If you have dry skin, this really puts some moisture into your skin. And this was a sample that I got in my Sephora Play box, and I am really enjoying this. So let's get this on my face. And where is my mirror? And let's go in with the Ulta Beauty primer for my eyes. I have several others, but I'm just trying to use up some things right now before they go old on me. I hate for products to go old when you've spent your hard-earned money. It's just really kind of upsetting. I would rather give them away before they go old. I recently gave away some things, and then I gave away my favorite highlighting palette to my friend Marcia because the contours in it were too dark for my skin, and she has a deep complexion, so they work perfect for her. I was going to just keep it until I ran out of the highlighter, and I thought, nah, it'll probably be a while. I'd already hit pan on the top one. But I thought, well, I'd just give it to her and let her enjoy it. And I gave her a brush to go along with it that I had got in one of my boxes because I had a brush that I already liked. So it doesn't hurt to share when you've got an abundance of things. Now I'm going to go into my Subculture palette, and there is not a shade that I like to set my eyeshadow with. So I'm going to go into, I've just got sitting right here, my Winky Lux palette. I'm going to go into the cream shade in this palette, and I'm going to set my eyeshadow with it, or my eyeshadow primer with the cream shade in it. I know some people set theirs with a translucent powder. But I personally like just setting mine with an eyeshadow. So, there that is set. Here my husband is coming up the steps. He doesn't realize that I am filming, so if he speaks, I'll have to reply to him. And then I'm going to go into the shade, I can't see, Dawn in the Subculture palette. And I'm going to go into the right above the crease with that. Hi honey, I'm filming a video. So going right above the crease with that shade. called Dawn. And as you can see, there's just a little bit of powder, but it's not like everybody else says. I don't know if they have improved the formula of this palette, because I know I really don't go in light-handed. I don't think so much. I'm still getting Bella hair off my face. I'm just blending that in. I really do enjoy this. Now I can get light looks out of this. I can get dark looks out of this. I can get bold looks out of this. I can get so many looks out of this palette that I really do enjoy this. This is my favorite go-to fall palette. And all the girls that decluttered theirs, I wish they'd send them to me, because I love this palette. I'd love to have a backup on it. I love this palette. The burgundies and the teals and the greens, and you've got a coral and a brown. There is so many looks that you can get from this palette. I tell you, 1 second of Bella in my lap and I've got fur all over me. I'm just trying to blend this really good. Okay, now I'm going to go into the green shade right next to that, which is called Destiny, and I love that green shade. Let's see, get a brush over here. Goodness, Bella, you want all that cat fur, baby. And that's got a brush, there's a brush. I got that cat fur off my face. She's like a little fur cloud. Wherever she goes, there's a cloud of fur. And then I'm going to put this in the crease and come out into my V. I love this green shade. The noise you hear in the background is my husband. I should have closed the door, but I'm not used to him being so rattly. And I'm just blending that into that taupe shade up there. And if you like greens, this is a really good palette for you. Every time I would go into Ulta Beauty, I would swatch this palette. When it's so bad, then I would remember everything everybody said negative about it, and so I wouldn't get it. But man, I really do love this palette. I meant to put some gold up there and forgot to. I guess I'll put gold in the front of my eye. I got distracted. I'm going to go into the shade Edge with a flat brush. And I'm going to put that right here on the front of my eye. I'm actually liking how that looks. And I want to come back with that green. Let me get a smaller brush to use that green with. I still got cat hair. Gonna go back into that green, and I'm going to bring that over. That is my favorite shade of green. I love that. I'm going to go back in with that taupe shade. I want to blend that back up there on top between that green and that taupe to blend those together so that I have no really harsh line. And I'm really liking how that looks with that yellow on the front. I have never used the yellow on the front before. So I do like how that looks. So now let's go on to the other eye. And with the green in the crease and down on the V. I'm using the Anastasia brush that came with this kit or this palette. There are so many looks that you can really get with this. Sometimes I just do with the teal and the browns and gold, and there are so many pretty looks you can get. I really need to play with this palette a whole lot more. When I was in bed with my knee surgery, I just sit and played with this palette. I loved it so much. I got so many beautiful looks out of it. That I really wished I had bought it sooner. I'm going back into that gold color, which is called Edge. I'm really liking on that gold. Really liking on that. I had never used it on the front of my eyelid before, but I really like how that looks. Brings out the gold flake in my eye. And then back in with the taupe shade up there to blend that out. And then my mascara. I'm using the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. This is in my top 3 mascaras. I do love this mascara. I like to put my mascara on before I do my hair, but I don't like for y'all to see me with my hair not done. It's bad enough for you to see me without my foundation. Okay, now let's go in with a beauty wipe and wipe off anything that I may have got on my face. Is there anything in this one? Nope, that's another thing I emptied out this month, so I'll have to put that in my empties. And open up another pack. See, I always have some fallout. I always manage to have some fallout. Now let's put my Juice Beauty eye cream underneath my eyes. It seems like all of a sudden I started getting really bad wrinkles under my eyes. It's like bang, all of a sudden. It was like a birthday present. Then I'm going to go in with my Cover FX primer, which y'all know I've really been loving on. It's really been giving my Benefit Professional Primer a run for its money. They're neck and neck. I'm not sure which one I like the best now. Like I said, I'm going to have a primer off. Or one on one side for a week and the other on the other side for a week and see which one performs the best. I'm loving it. I'm just pressing it into my skin. Now I'm going in with my Revlon 24 Hour Color Stay, which you all know is my Holy Grail foundation. And I'm just blending this in. I'm using my AOA Wonder Blender, and I really do like this blender. They're only $1 from Shop Miss A, and they are soft and easy to clean and wonderful. I love these. Turn around here so I can get this on my forehead without getting it in my hair. Okay, I'm going to go underneath my eye with a flat brush. I'm going to go into that green shade. And I'm just going to go underneath my eye close to the eyelash line. And then a fluffy brush. I had that taupe shade on it just to blend it out a little bit. Since I wear glasses, I hardly ever put anything in the corner of my eye because you really can't see it. Put the brushes back up over here to keep somebody out of them. I wouldn't know who that'd be, the Black and White Beast. And a little mascara on the lower lashes. That foundation does such a good job that I don't always have to use concealer on the bottom lash, on the bottom down here. That way I don't have so much cakiness. And as you're aging, you realize you don't need anything that causes additional cakiness. Now I'm going into Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. And I'm going to contour with that lightly. Just lightly. Then let's see, which blush do I want. I think I'm going to go into my NARS Deep Throat today. It's such a beautiful shade. I know it sometimes looks like I don't have anything on camera, but in person it really does show up. So take my word for it. And I asked for a new ring light for Christmas, so I'm hoping that my lighting gets better in this room. Just a little down my nose, a little on my chin, really does brighten my face up when I'm so fair skinned. And for lipstick today, I am using a Too Faced. I can't see without my glasses on, but this is so nice. So this is my look using my Subculture palette from Anastasia. I wish I hadn't waited as long as I did to get it, but I'm so glad that I did get it. So if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and a share. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Be sure to hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And be sure to share the love, not the hate. There is so much hatred in this world.